Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Dawn of Fractured Memory. Last we left off, our players brought Arthur back from the dead. Haha. And was brought to Radiant Garden once via teleportation thanks to Merlin. Because they didn't have their gummy ship. So, I mean, how else are they going to get out of there? Also, when they reached Radiant Garden, they all decided to do their usual shopping, decided to get some stuff, yada yada, get some ice cream. And they also all decided to kind of meet up with the rest of the key bearers. Oh, yeah, actually. And also, while they were at, while they sealed the rift over at Camelot, both Ken and Isui saw not a vision of the past, but a vision still of two different figures. Ken's vision was a little bit harder to read. All he could make out was a male figure that was hunched over and possibly bald, we don't know. And yeah. Isui could make out a character with long spiky hair and a keyblade. When everyone decided to meet up with the rest of the key bearers, only Isui was the one who decided to actually join the meeting with them, as Ken was still slightly traumatized and decided to spar to get rid of it. Isui went into the meeting with the rest of the Seekers of Light, where they were still deciding on whether or not Sora should be brought back out of retirement. Some were still in slight disagreement, others were in total agreement that Sora should be brought back. And they didn't really make a decision until Isui came into the fold and explained how things against the Cult of Shadows have gone from her perspective, along with the uncertainties of the relations of Arya and Isui, Colsax, Crystalina, and Ken and his darker side. After much conversation, it was put to a vote to finally decide whether or not Sora should be brought back, to which everyone raised their hand in agreement, and Isui and the rest of the gang were tasked to head to the Destiny Islands to try and convince Sora to once again pick up his Keyblade. Which is basically where we are now. Well, have a nice cup of tea. Actually, sun tea, but... So, after you guys have traveled from Radiant Garden to the Destiny Island, first off, I don't know if I mentioned this beforehand, but you guys do get a long rest. So, I don't know if you guys updated your character sheets, made sure you got all of your... Kristen.
Yep. I got the wind knocked out of me, so I gotta adjust that, and then.
Mm-hmm. And then Crystalina has 4 levels in Monk. How many key points is that for her? I want to say that's 4. Pulls out the book because my computer is probably too slow for this. Fourth level. Yep. What was that?
Is there a lot of background noise on my end?
Not that I hear.
Not really, no.
Okay. I can see my Discord is like completely lit up. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're good. Alright, so yeah, it is 4 key points for Crystalina on that, and...
It's hearing the ghost.
Okay, so, cool. Have that updated for her. Awesome. So, after you guys have decided to travel, you come out to a small island. This island is decorated with palm trees, and looks like that people have sort of built stuff on this island to make it almost as like a large hangout / play area for just to like chill and hang. There are different levels. There's like little huts that are kind of like up in part of a hill and whatnot, and then have little like bridges to kind of connect to certain areas and whatnot. But overall, this honestly just looks like a pretty chill ass place to hang.
It's like Thanos after he killed everybody.
Oh no, we're not savages.
Well, no, I'm saying like how he retired on a nice little area, and he's like, just hey, you know, God fucking damn it. So yeah. Okay. So we land. I'm assuming. That's it. We just land and we get out of the ship and we just like walk around. And I'm just gonna be like, wow, you know, this place is a lot nicer than I remember.
Yeah. This is where your master used to live, Ken?
Yeah. Sora and Kyrie. Very.
I don't think I've ever been here before. Have I, Mr. God?
You have not. You've kind of mainly spent most of your training the last few years at the Land of Departure, and that was kind of your home turf for Ken. Ken, you've definitely been here at least a couple of times with Riku. Not as often as you'd like, but you do know a little bit more about this place than most.
And he's gonna look over at the other islands, and he's gonna say, "Oh yeah, that's the place where most of the villagers live at."
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that your village specifically?
Oh no, that one's outside of Twilight Town. Yeah, this one is where like I think Sora and Riku's parents used to live, or like still live, and where a lot of, you know, people like I think Titus and I forgot her name, Selfie lives
Something
yeah.
like that. Titus, Selfie, Waka, all those guys.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
Yes, there's someone named Waka.
Since you've been here before, do you know Sora personally?
Kinda. I've seen him and I've met him like a couple of times, but I haven't really had a chance to like really get into a good conversation with him. These were mostly like here. We were mostly here just to, you know, for Riku to do his thing. Like maybe like say hi to Sora or like check in with him, make sure he's not doing anything crazy like usual. And he would just like leave just to make sure. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Speaking of which,
we're looking. Well, they said to look for Kyrie, right? Because she would know where Sora was.
wait, I think Kyrie. Wait, say one more time.
I could be remembering it wrong, but I thought they told us to go and find Kyrie, and then she would tell us where Sora was, unless you know where he's at.
Yeah, I think Kyrie is actually here because you know, after everything that's happened, she stayed. She like, you know, wanted to stay here. So.
Ken, while you're saying that, make a perception check.
No, what I'm actually actively searching for. I got a 9. Fuck.
Yeah, as you're saying that, you're looking around and it doesn't look like Yeah, it doesn't look like Kyrie's on this side of the island, at least. Or she may not even be on this island. She may just be waiting for you guys on the mainland. You have no idea. You just know she's not here. By the looks of it.
She might not be here. Here, I'm gonna go and look around here. He's gonna go and check around the weird wooden stick wall, like behind that wall where they did the parkour thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, you head over to sort of bamboo wall. You open the door. You see a couple other kids playing over there, but neither of them are Kyrie.
That's odd.
Yeah, one of them actually does kind of look as you open the door, and it's just like this kid with like blonde, sort of sandy blonde hair and a t-shirt and shorts, and he's like, "Whoa, you're new. Who are you?"
Hey, I'm Ken. We are looking we're looking around. We're trying to find Kyrie. Do you know where she might be?
You see the two kind of look at each other. They sort of kind of give sort of like a childish smile, and they kind of go like, "Maybe."
Oh my god.
That's why I fucking hate children.
Oh.
I can't. Alright, okay. Well, it's very important. This is like super like dangerous world stuff happening, and we need Kyrie to help us save the world. And don't you have you ever wanted to be a hero before?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm not trying to persuade him. I'm just trying to ask him a question. Why? God damn it! What's with all signs? Why do I have a disadvantage as well?
What is up with your toggle? I don't know. Anyway, so you say this. The kids look to you and they're like, "Okay, we'll tell you, but you have to you have to play a game with us."
God, that's not creepy. Okay, the Shining Children. He actually doesn't say that. He just says, "Okay."
Yeah.
And what is this game?
They both cheer. As they kind of smile as you agree. They just kind of both cheer, and they're just like, "Hide and seek."
Oh.
Great. I will definitely help you with that. Do you mind if I have a couple of friends along to help us? You know, the more the merrier.
They just kind of nod excitedly.
Okay, cool. I'll see you later. He's just gonna he's just gonna go back to the place and be like, "So I may or may not have the solution we're looking for."
Why does it
And-
sound like you're scared?
Because there are a bunch of children who wants us to play hide and seek, and if we win, they get to tell us where Kyrie is. So I need some help.
Look for Kyrie.
Yeah, but
We don't have their location.
we don't have the fuel to get to the mainland. There's actually plenty of fuel in the mainland. I mean, there's goddamn, I messed up.
What
Right.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
Are they
yeah,
already hidden?
huh?
Who's
Are they already hidden? You said we're playing hide and seek.
Well, they're not hidden now. They're waiting for me to come back with two
Oh.
friends.
Oh, okay.
we're seeking or are we hiding?
Yes.
Okay, great.
So he's gonna walk back with friends in hand, and
All right. You walk over. You open the door at the bamboo wall. You make your way over. They're gone.
Oh god.
so it appears that they have gone and hid. So I guess I'll cover this section here, and you guys we can split off and look for them. I mean, there's no danger around here, so it's not like splitting off to like get us killed or anything. So
Well, you shouldn't put that out
Listen.
there in the universe.
Yeah, it's fine. Who will? I like to see them come and try. Come on, we're untouchable. We are all very cool, trained professional fighters.
That's
Really tempting Daniel over there, aren't you?
fair.
Huh?
You're really tempting Daniel over there, aren't you?
No.
Oh no, I'm already planning something else right now.
Yeah, no. Kyrie gets kidnapped for the 15th time. Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh no,
man.
I'm not that evil. Jesus.
Or that cliche.
That is at this point that's cliche.
That's way too cliche.
How dare you?
Sora, I will be your shield. Sora. But no,
Alright.
They really do her injustice.
they really do. That poor girl. I'm almost kind of sad. But no.
Alright. Do we want to...
She almost deserves her own game at this point.
She kind of did. It's Melody.
That doesn't count.
They treat it as an official release.
Yeah, for this story.
As a mainline game, so you kind of still need that to continue the plot of Kingdom Hearts.
Do we though?
You really do?
Which...
But
Alright, are we gonna split up?
yes, I will take the Northern Quadrant,
Northern.
and you guys can take whatever other quadrant you guys want.
Because, I mean, we're only in, like, the area that we're, for lack of better terms, that were playable in the games? Or
Yeah.
Is it... Okay. Shit.
Yeah, because you're not.
Layout.
Don't worry, neither do I. I'll probably make it up as I go.
Thank God.
So how this works is going to work is this. So like Ken was saying, you guys kind of go into different sections trying to look for the kids. In each of these sections on where you're searching, you guys are going to roll a D100.
Already bad news. I just rolled a 0, like, literally a few seconds ago. Rolled another one. There it is. Okay, you know what? I'm tired.
All right. And okay, so I've also rolled D100 for each of the kids that you're looking for, which in this case is just 2. So I've rolled 2 D100, so I've got numbers for each of these kids. If you are decently close to any of these numbers in your search, you will most likely find one of the kids. But if you're not, well, then you're just gonna have to check another area.
Oh, right. So it's like D&D hot or cold.
Pretty much. Now, that being said, depending on, like, in each of these areas, depending on how you want to choose to look for them, I might ask you to also make a skill check, and depending on how well you do on the skill check, you can roll the D100 at advantage.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. So, starting this off, actually, starting this off with, fuck off. Also, this just gives me an excuse to use my dice.
Nah,
All right, starting this off with Ken.
of course.
Ken, you're searching in the area behind the bamboo wall with a bunch of palm trees, the platforms, and the star light up sign on one end of a cliff that also leads into part of the cave, right?
Yeah, the one area, like, wherever, like, it's pretty much the area where it's the end of the parkour part of the first game. Yeah, that area.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how do you want to go searching about for these kids?
I've got candy.
Oh God.
Oh,
That's
no.
that's kind of that is. I mean, children they like sweets, right? I don't know. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I could fool the hell out of some kids if I do that, but that's cheating.
That's also cliche.
So he's just gonna look around. He's just gonna look around. I'm not sure how I would go about this.
All right. I'm gonna say to start this off, it's just casual look around, or you're just like, okay, where are these little guys?
Well, I'm gonna actively look for them.
All right. Roll me a investigation check.
Where if I get another 9, I'm gonna.
And also, for the record, even if you do bad on the skill checks, you're not going to roll the D100 at disadvantage. It's just going to be the straight roll. So, of course, it doesn't show up on here. What was the roll you got?
I got a 3. Oh my
God
god.
damn it. All right, so...
Flag.
Okay, it's not in that one, so you don't have your face fall flat ass into the sand. That being said, go ahead and roll me that D100.
Alrighty.
Isn't this an interesting mechanic that I just came up with?
Yes. It's nice. Instead of just us rolling perception checks over and over.
Yeah. Yeah.
38.
Sorry, say that again?
38.
Okay. You do not find any of the kids in this area.
Oh man. Alright.
All right. With that said, we're just going to go around the block on how I see you guys on screen. Carlo, where would Isui be kind of checking out?
I think Isui. It's just been so long since I've seen Destiny Islands. Isui is going to. Oh man. I think she's gonna go to the. I don't know. I guess it's worth a shot. That place past the bridge with the Paupu tree where Sora and Kyrie were sitting.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So, how exactly do you want to go searching for these kids? Like, so you're over in this little area with the Paupu trees where one kind of bends out to where you can sit on it and whatnot. But how do you want to actually go and look for these little buggers?
I'm gonna, I'm just gonna like straight up like check behind trees and like I think I'm gonna use like the light cantrip on the tip of my keyblade to see if like there's hidden figures or something like that.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. You got it, Mister. Where's Arcana? There it is.
Should be the one at the top.
Wait, I don't. Okay. Oh, it's a 5.
All right. Go ahead and roll D100 for me.
Okie dokie. It is a 1.
Okay. Looking around these little.
Is he?
Is he frozen?
Is he?
He's
Oh.
Also, Angel, your screen is just loading.
It is.
Is it just me?
I can see him.
I could have sworn
Okay.
that we handled
I'll
this.
do that.
Hang on. I think I could have sworn we fixed this. I could have sworn we fixed this at the beginning. God
This is
damn it.
what-
There we go. Jesus Christ. I am so sorry.
Yeah, you were frozen in time there for a second.
Yeah. Okay, so you take your Keyblade out, you light it up. Fall Out Boy starts playing your head. No. So you go around looking in these trees, and you see a little bit towards the like upper portions of it. You do see the shape that most likely could be a child.
There's only one
yes.
thing worse than a. All right.
Oh. I get the joke.
Excuse me.
You see a little head pop out, and this young girl is just like, "Aw, you found me!
Yes, I did.
Congratulations, you found one of the children."
Hey.
Why does this remind me of the scene from Final Fantasy VII Remake where Aeris finds Marlene hiding under the table when the plate was about to fall?
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, no. This particular kid rolled a 4, so
Hey.
close enough. All right, Asta.
I'm afraid I can't describe an area for you, so you're just gonna have to give me whatever's left. But I'm
That's
gonna
fair.
Usui and just kind of try and check every nook and cranny.
All right, investigation.
She's gonna roll a nat 20 and just like.
You mean an?
Oh my god.
Damn, we all suck at rolling stuff.
Okay, of course I can't see the number. So what is it?
8.
Yeah. No, that's not gonna do. Roll the just straight D100 for me then.
35. Daniel's frozen again. Isn't he?
Oh, really? No! Oh, god damn it. We can never do this right. I swear, technical problems has gone way back since like the beginning of the Swinging Swordsman. Like I remember having trouble connecting to Discord on the first day. Did he freeze again?
I got it. Something like that.
Oh my god.
Oh no, that his poor face. He's like, wait, please help! I'm frozen in time. Dude, we might need to make another voice channel because that worked last time when I was having troubles. So
We can try that.
here, we'll see what happens first. We'll see if he's gonna freeze again, then we'll do it. Now he's just spinning.
This is loading.
Hey, Danny. Daniel.
There's only one Danny in the world.
All right, so here I'll make another voice channel.
Okay.
Oh.
That I cut out my video on this, so hopefully that freaking works.
Hey,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You guys can hear me.
Yes,
And-
I hear you.
The bot, and then also you guys decide to
here's
watch them.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh,
This is Andrew Garfield.
oh, my beloved.
Okay, for a second I thought you were talking to me, and I was like, I sound nothing like Andrew Garfield.
No, this is our cat is named Andrew Garfield. Well, this is my sister's cat.
Aw.
Get out of here, loser.
Okay, I need to repaint that number. Okay, so you're kind of all right. So Asta, and finally, you can also see the damn number. You kind of look around in what's left of the area, but excuse me. So far, you can't seem to figure out where the hell where this kid is.
I guess I'll try to catch up with one of the other group members. I couldn't find him.
All right, going back round. Gonna do another roll because this is kind of like initiative, but a little more fun. So do another roll.
Also reminds me of the Assassin's Creed 3 thing whenever you're playing hide and seek with the children.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Of
Nobody's
course.
playing
All
Assassin's Creed 3. No one.
No, I
no one
haven't.
has.
All right.
But I,
It's
yeah.
like, oh yeah, that.
Looping back round to Ken.
It's me.
All right, you come out from parkour section of Destiny Islands, and we're just gonna call it that because there hasn't been an actual map for this part of the Destiny Island since KH1, so we're just kind of sad if you think about it.
It's been a while, one might say.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
But yeah, he's gonna just come from that one area, and he's just gonna go to the right of that. Probably go a little lower down as well, like from that, and then he's gonna go like look around.
All right. Is there any special way you want to go looking for this kid, or are you just gonna just straight up
He's just gonna be
actively
like,
look?
yeah, he's just gonna just look anywhere in that area, in that words.
All right. Investigation.
That one. Are you kidding me?
Hey.
That's kind of cool.
Roll 2d100,
Oh yeah.
or basically roll 1d100 with advantage. But
That's not possible.
Oh.
Oh, we got some versatility going on. Okay?
damn,
Okay.
And we got 2 double digits too.
damn, the double digits are always nice.
55.
So you, and also with that nat 20, it's just like goddamn. Okay, so you look around at this. Honestly, all things considered, wait, how much difference is that? Good enough. Especially with the nat 20. All right, so you go looking around, and you kind of get to the. You kind of keep looking around in this area. You remember in KH1 how there's that little, like, waterfall and pool, and then that blocked off wall?
Yeah.
You get to there, and you see what looks to be like a little bamboo straw poking out of the water.
Straw don't do that. And he's gonna look.
You get
and be like,
You get closer, you see that this kid is hiding in the water with
Alright,
the
so-
straw to make sure he doesn't.
Fucking shit.
drown. So he's just gonna go like, but I can't whistle. He's just gonna whistle, woof, 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 and I wonder where the child could be. And he's just gonna look directly at him until the kid notices he's staring at him.
Yeah, you start looking up. The kid pops up, and he is soaked, and he's like, "Wow, you're good at this. Congratulations, you found the child. He rolled a 93,
Hey.
Damn.
but you got a nat 20, so that
Hey.
additional 5 numbers off kind of compensates with the nat freaking 20. So good job.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Congratulations, you beat the hide and seek minigame.
Hey.
Oh god, now it's a Kingdom Hearts game because we had that many.
Now it is.
All we need
now
is
it
just a crap ton of retcons. Oh, wait, we already had that.
All right, so kind of do a quick cutscene. You guys are now kind of grouped up in front of these little 2 kids. One of them, the young boy, is just kind of got a towel to dry himself off. The little girl is just kind of looking a little disappointed that she got found, but
Oh.
they looked to you guys, and the little boy goes, "Wow, that was a lot of fun. You guys are good at this."
I totally didn't fail once and looked again. Yeah, I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah, we are hide and seek masters. We are called that around the world. So, you know.
It's true.
The little girl looks at you with those little adorable kid eyes, and it's just like, "Well, I guess we gotta tell you where Kyrie is."
Okay.
That's kind of a deal. Yep.
And you better follow up on it or else we'll take your lunch money.
No, don't worry. It's not like I'm not gonna make the kid say anything like she's hiding. No.
Oh god.
No. So after the little boy kind of tussles his hair with the towel, pops up. You see that it's like still kind of drying, but it's all kind of frizzled. Little kid goes, "Kyrie's over on the beach at the mainland. She said she was waiting for someone. We got a couple of boats that you can take over, but we want them back if that's okay."
No, we're gonna take your boats and leave.
Yeah, that's just fine. Hang on, he's just gonna do a quick. He's just gonna You're just gonna do a quick glance over at the mainland, just just kind of just really focusing in on the beach of the mainland really quickly.
All right. If you're using your bare eye, I'm gonna say roll perception with disadvantage.
He has a spyglass from when he was on the pirate adventure.
Oh.
Okay, roll with advantage.
And you said investigation or perception?
Perception with advantage because you have the spyglass.
Oh yeah. If it'll load. Okay, yeah, it's
Nice.
It's a natural.
Yeah.
20.
At first, you start to take a look with your eyes, and you're like, "Oh wait, I have something better." You take out your spyglass, flick it out, put it to your eye, kind of take a quick scan on the beach, and sure enough, you do see a teenage red-haired girl kind of waiting a little bit on, waiting on the beach. She's kind of pacing a little bit back and forth.
And so he's gonna just see he's just gonna put the spyglass on. He's just gonna be like, guys, she was right there on the beach. All we could have done is just take a quick glance at her, and we would have noticed her. We didn't have to do
all of this.
No. Well, thank you, children. You guys are so helpful. Now we're gonna just skedaddle ourselves, and we don't need to take your boats. That's fine. We'll just fly there. We're gonna fly. I'm gonna fly there because we don't.
Both of your boats.
I'm gonna fly there.
We need 2 boats.
I might fly there.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, the kids go back to the little parkour area. One of them grabs a beach ball of some sort, and they're just playing and laughing. Yeah, you guys unlocked the Destiny Island and Seek minigame. Okay, and also it also wouldn't be a Kingdom Hearts game if you didn't feel like an idiot about the obvious.
That's true. That's true.
I don't have any experience.
All right, so how you?
Like an idiot more than once. Okay.
All right, so well, not only that, it's also made Sora look like an idiot multiple times. So
Well,
how are you guys? So how are you guys gonna get across the mainland? By boat, or if you guys just gonna take the gummy ship and be like, screw this?
Isui, you wanna do a boat?
I mean, do you specifically want to fly, or do you?
That all depends on what you want to do.
God damn it. This.
Well, what you guys want to do as a collective group.
Yeah, I'll say you want to take the gummy ship, you want to take the boat.
What would be faster?
Yes.
Well.
Let's take the boats. It'll be scenic. It'll be nice.
Yeah.
So, boats?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Alright, then I'm flying. We need to take the gummy ship anyway, so you guys go ahead and go on the boat ride, and I'll just fly there.
Why can't
now.
we just all get...
Because you can't call it. We're not Batman. Alright. You can't just call our vehicles.
Okay, we take
And
the
it'll-
boat.
Yeah,
Well, we're
you
gonna
guys
come
can take
back
the boat.
right? Let's just do the ship, so I don't need to deal with the
No, we can take the boat. I'll
Let's
go
all
on
go
the
in
boat
the
with you
ship,
guys.
please.
I will go in the boat with
We
you
walk
guys. Go ahead.
towards
Let's go
the
to
boat.
He's just kind of like just sitting in the boat like this. Just sorry guys, I'll be waiting on you guys.
All right, so you guys all get in the boats. You rowed your way over to the main island. I'm not gonna have you guys roll athletics because that would be dumb.
No, I'm pretty sure I could match.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, I don't think we have an actual navigation skill, which I probably should have set up, but whatever. Moving on. You guys hit the shore to the mainland.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked that. My bad. I was
That's
trying
fine.
to sit down.
You guys make your way over to the mainland. You pull the boats up to the sands. You guys notice that the mainland is definitely a lot busier. It's kind of more of a suburban town right next to the beach kind of thing. You got a bunch of houses and like condos that are not really condos, but you got like a bunch of houses that kind of scatter all across on the other side of the beach. The beach itself does span for a while. It's got a little area where people can go and like get some snacks, ice cream, sodas, stuff like that. It's got a little surf shack. And pacing a little bit back and forth along the sort of entrance to the beach and over into the town itself, you guys see a red-haired teenage girl in schoolgirl's clothing. Do I actually have artwork? Did I actually?
I think probably not. Probably not, because we didn't get introduced to her into the scene
Yeah,
yet.
I don't have her. Actually, I don't have her or Sora. Damn. All right. Well, my computer's too shit. Didn't do that anyways. But, Ken, you know that this is Kyrie.
Not some clone. I mean, it would be weird if there were Kyrie clones. There's no way that
Oh
exists.
God, no, not this time round.
Oh, hey, there's Kyrie. Hi, Kyrie.
You see, she turns around. These big, blue, bright eyes look at you guys. She smiles, runs over, immediately gives Ken a hug, and she goes, Ken, oh my God, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too. Oh my gosh, how have you been?
I've been doing all right. Riku's been kind of giving me updates on everything that's kind of been going on, and I would have joined in on the meeting that all the others had in Radiant Garden, but I mean, I had schoolwork, yada yada, that whole thing, and also, so someone's got to keep an eye on Sora, so he doesn't get detention.
Wait, Sora's in school now?
So
Yeah, no, Sora's been in school for the last 2.5, 3 years now, same like me.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, it's been a while. A lot has happened, and I kind of, forgotten about that.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Are these your friends, Ken?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, these are my my crewmates, my bestest friends in the whole world. This is Isui, Aqua's a student, and this is Asta.
Hi.
I'm teaching her how to fly things, so she's technically my student.
That's a stretch.
You see, Kyrie kind of gives a little chuckle and is like, "Well, it's really nice to meet you all. I've heard a little bit about the stuff that you guys have been going through, but I mean, yeah, but anyway, you guys ready to see Sora?"
Oh yeah. Also, while we were here, we kind of got scammed by a bunch of children.
yeah.
So we kind of had a time getting over here.
Let me guess. Was it tag or hide and seek?
It was the latter.
She chuckles and is like, "Yeah, no, that happens once in a while. Those two can end up being a little bit of trouble. But I mean, their hearts are in a good place.
Oh yeah. I mean, when they're scamming people like us, I guess their hearts are in the right place.
They're kids, Ken. They just want to have fun and
I know.
as mischievous and as innocent as possible. Actually, I think those two are Sora's cousins? I don't know. I just know that they've been here for a little bit. You guys are kind of talking as you're making your way out of the beach and onto the streets of the town. This town is actually definitely... It's not as busy as like some of the cities you guys have seen, like Metroville or New Orleans. But, I mean, it's definitely filled with... It's definitely got people. Like, there are people like walking up and down the streets. Some of them are school kids like Kyrie. Others are just people going about their day. You see people on bikes delivering newspapers and shit. But you guys are just kind of walking along in this little Destiny town. Yeah, we'll just call it Destiny Town because until we get an actual name for that town, that's what we're gonna call it. But yeah, you guys are kind of walking and talking as you go along. I mean, yeah, unless is there like anything specific you guys wanted to talk about while Kyrie's with you, or you just kind of want to move on?
How has Sora been doing? Because it's been a year ever since everything wrapped up, right?
He's been doing all right. I'm sure you guys have all heard that after, fighting Xehanort and then almost being lost to, time and space. I don't know how else to call it, but kind of after trying to save me after that whole thing, he just kind of got tired of being, tired of always being the one to kind of like go out and save the day. I mean, don't get me wrong, he would still probably do it when his friends are in trouble, but it's just all that kind of really took a bit out of him. I mean, it's not really every day a 15-year-old kid gets to fight an old man who just kind of wants to take over the known universe or stuff like that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And how have you been holding up, Kyrie?
Well, I'll admit it could be better. It's not been easy trying to adjust back into having a normal life and everything, but I make do with what I can, and the fact that Sora and I are both just trying to excuse me, get life along here and kind of just stay in the stay here in the Destiny Islands. It's been nice to at least know that someone else kind of understands how I feel about this whole thing.
Yeah. I definitely understand.
Well, what if...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were finished. My bad.
Stupid joke.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Alright. And I just say, well... What if I said that there might be a way to get a little bit more action? Like in your, a little bit, a brief moment of action in your life? Like, just to put you guys back in the good old days?
She chuckles and goes, maybe. I mean, I know that Riku and the others need as much help as possible with this, but... And I'm more than willing to try and help as much as I can, but... I mean, if Sora still decides to try and stay out of this, it's just going to be difficult to try and... It's just going to be difficult because, I mean, like I said, someone's got to make sure he stays out of trouble and whatnot. And while I said that it's always nice to at least have someone to that kind of knows what I've been through with the whole stuff. It kind of works a similar way with Sora too. Having someone who kind of understands everything and helping each other try and overcome it all and make our way through an everyday lifestyle, it's definitely easier than trying to figure it out all on your own.
I know that can work wonders. Well, I would think so. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go see him.
Excuse me. Yeah, as you guys kind of finish up talking, Kyrie takes you to this one house a little further into the city. It's just like a big, sick, sort of gray-ish building with sort of a bit of a burgundy-ish red trim and roof. It looks to be about a 2-story building. It's got a little yard out front. It's got a fence. It's got a nice green front lawn. It's got a little balcony. Kyrie opens the fence gate for you guys. You make your way through the front yard up to the balcony, to the front door. She gives a quick knock. And you hear footsteps, and in the next few seconds the door opens and you see a middle-aged woman with sort of long brownish hair, sort of darker blue eyes, and she kind of smiles and is like, "Oh, hello, Kyrie. Are these some of your friends?" Kyrie nods and she's like, "Yes, we're here to see Sora." And you see the woman goes, Oh, yes, no, he's around here. He actually just got back from school." She turns up to the stairs and she goes, "Sora, some more of your friends are here." Footsteps can be heard from the second floor, making their way across down to the stairs. And you see a 17-year-old teenage boy with short, brown, spiky hair, blue eyes, what looks to be the basics of the beginning of a school uniform. He's got like the pants, he's got a white button-up t-shirt, he's got tie just kind of hanging. Oh, right, you can't see me, I forgot my camera's off. He's got a tie sort of just kind of like hanging around his shoulder, not tied up or anything. It's just kind of like that, like how those people, you know how like some kids just don't tie their tie and they just kind of have it dangling around their neck. It's a lot like that, as if he was like starting to like maybe take off his school uniform or everything. He immediately sees Kyrie, goes in for a hug, sees you guys, he goes, "Hey, I didn't expect you guys to be here so soon." And Kyrie's like, "Well, I didn't expect you to be here so late. What, did you get detention again?" Sora kind of chuckles lightly and does the hand on the back of the neck thing, and is just like, "Yeah, okay, this time it wasn't entirely my fault. I may have hit a dodgeball with a stick in it's a sudden burst of sudden reaction, and it might have hit the gym teacher's face." Kyrie sighs and is just like, "Sora," and he's like, "What? I couldn't help it. The ball was like coming straight at, and there's like these balls. There was like these dodgeballs coming straight at me. I couldn't think of what else to do. I just saw this. I just saw this bat in one of the baskets on the side. Did I jumped, did a barrel roll, grabbed the bat, and the next ball that hit, I just gave it a nice smack. It's just a smack. It's not my fault. You see the older woman who you could guess is Sora's mom is like, Sora, why don't you and your friends go upstairs? I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. I can bring snacks up to you later. And it's just like, oh, yeah, sure. Thanks, Mom. Why don't you guys come upstairs?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just Sora's mom letting in a person, two complete random strangers, one that is carrying a giant battle axe. Why not?
Yes, why? Yes, thank you for allowing me into your home. I'm not gonna do anything crazy with this axe. Let me just put it away.
Yeah. No, Asta, you see Sora's mom kind of looks at you and it's like, you might want to leave the battle axe out front, hon. We don't want to ruin the floor here or the roof.
I'm sorry, I will. Rest it on the front door.
Yeah, you just kind of leave it on the front porch. You guys make your way up. Ken, you're... let's see, I think you still have the flintlock and the...
That's hidden. Those are hidden. Those are all hidden.
Yeah, the flintlock's hidden in your bag. Did you take a sword from the Caribbean
I took the
as well?
scimitar, yeah, but that is on the ship. I didn't take that. I don't keep that on myself.
Scimitar, cutlass. I don't know what else to describe it.
Well, yeah, it's more of a cutlass since it's a pirate.
It's the cutlass. Yeah, well.
I also have a giant sword on my side.
Oh shit, that's right. You never got rid of your swords. Yeah, so.
What's in the holster?
Yeah. Still, Mama Sora just tells you to leave your weapons out front. She doesn't have an actual name. I don't know what else to call her.
You can call her. Okay. You can call her Kumo because that means cloud in Japanese. Like, sky, cloud. Like Sora means sky. Cloud.
Yeah, I know, but we already have one person named Cloud in this.
Yeah, his name is Cloud though, but like his name is not Kumo.
If you say it in chat, if you don't have the Japanese dub, or if you don't have the English sub on it, it's probably going to be pronounced Kumo.
Well, Cloud's name in Japanese just is Kurodo.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, his name is not like
He's got it going on.
No.
Sorry.
You guys make your way upstairs. Yeah, Ken, your flintlock is hidden in your bag, so
I have a
Mama
gun.
doesn't see that. I'm still gonna call her Mama Sora. So
That was horrible.
you guys make your way up the stairs, down the hall a little bit, over to the right, and you guys make your way to a decent, somewhat messy room that is most obviously Sora's. You see some clothes are kind of scattered around. You see the other bits of the school uniform, jacket, get a couple extra shirts and whatnot, pair of shoes. You also see some photographs of selfies taken in all across the worlds. You see Sora, Donald, and Goofy over at Radiant Garden. You see them over in Twilight Town, Caribbean, all these other places. And also on the wall, you see the Kingdom Key just sort of hanging on the wall.
Do we also see pictures of like weird random Mickey Mouse symbols all over the place? Like from Kingdom Hearts 3? Just
it is. No, not this time. Not this time. No, it's just the selfies and the group pictures and whatnot.
Yeah.
The only actually, give me a perception check.
Would anyone like to look? Yes. Yes. Okay, let's go. Since you are helping me, I will go with an advantage. It still sucks.
All right. Well, this isn't a hardcore. This isn't a hardcore world. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you see that you don't see any like random pictures of just lucky symbols. The only place that does have the only like photo you can see that does have a lucky symbol is the group picture with Sora, Donald, Goofy, Hayner, Pence, and Olette. Because that one was actually written into the script, so it kind of has to get included.
Oh yeah. Can you take the photograph? Sorry.
Yeah. Sora sits at a chair near a desk, and he goes, so what's going on, you guys?
Well, we didn't really introduce the others, so you already know me. I'm pretty sure you know Isui, right?
You see, Sora kind of looks to you. You got to you Ken looks between you and Isui and is like, yeah, no, Riku. Looks to you, Ken, is like, yeah, Riku brought you a couple of times over. Kenny, right?
Hmm?
Or no, is it Kenny? Keith? Kyrie's just like, it's Ken, Sora.
Ken. You know who I am, right?
In his defense, he's only met you twice. Ish. Ah, no.
Alright, well, I'm Ken. We've met, and this is Isui, Aqua's student. And this is, I know you definitely have not met her, this is Asta, she is my student in the art of flying.
I'm not his student.
In the art of flying.
Yeah. You see, Sora just is kind of like laughing as you guys are bickering with each other, and it's just like, man, you guys are definitely a group, that's for sure. Remind me a lot of, of me, Donald, and Goofy.
I mean, our group is kind of not off too far from that. We have a magic user and a very heavy attacker. But you know, I won't like beat around the bush or anything like that. But as you probably know, a lot of things have been. I don't know if you know or not, but a lot of stuff has happened in this past few weeks, maybe month. I don't know how long it's been. I can't keep track.
I'd say it's been almost about a month now.
Really? All right.
Well, because traveling through the void to different planets doesn't take a few. It takes little more. It takes like about 12 plus hours each. So I'd say it's like it's been like between like three weeks to almost a month now.
Yeah. So everything I'm pretty sure you know a lot about everything that's happened in this past month. Do you?
Sora kind of nods his head back and forth. It's like, yeah, I mean, a little bit, I guess. I didn't really ask to kind of pick and didn't ask for the exact details, you know?
Well, long story short, pretty much darkness is trying to take its place as like the superior side again, but like in a less grandiose type of way. It's back, but it's not as big of a threat as it was last time, but things are pretty much going awfully, at least in terms of what the Guardians of Light think. We were mostly sent to different worlds to stop these rifts. They create Heartless, and they do bad things to the environment of that world. So we have been tasked to close those. But as we were going to close them, we found out it was a small group of people who have been opening them and, have been changing time, to meet their certain, thing. Basically, I'm not the best person to explain it, but everybody has taken a vote. Well, mostly like all of the Guardians of Light have taken a vote, and we would want you to fight by our side again, at least for this battle. And it's you won't have to like exert yourself too much, like you did before. I mean, you have a whole bunch of new people that have joined the group, us, and I don't even know if you count them as part of the group. But I mean, Tempest and Locust, Terra students, they really haven't done much, but I guess they're powerful. And yeah, we have a bunch of new people, and so you won't have to worry about shouldering the burden by yourself anymore. But
you see that as you're kind of finishing talking, Sora kind of looks to you guys and is like, look, I know that you guys were sent here to try and get me back and everything, from what it sounds like. And I appreciate it. I know you guys are wanting to try and protect the light as much as you can, even from whatever has been causing these problems, but I don't wield a Keyblade anymore. I mean, you can see that my Keyblade is just sitting there. And he points over to the Kingdom Key and he goes, last time I picked up the Keyblade was when I went back in time to try and save Kairi. I mean, yes, it worked, but I almost lost myself entirely. I almost disappeared from being... Well, I don't know, it was really weird when Chirithy was trying to describe it, but point was, I almost never came back from what I did. And then Riku decided to try and find a way to bring me back, and he did. But after I came back, I realized that while I have gone through all of these crazy adventures with Donald and Goofy and across these worlds, I don't really want to be in another position where I end up being taken from existence purely because I want to save my friends. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to always be there for my friends and all. And that's one of the reasons why, and that's the reason why I went to go and save Kairi. But every time I try to save my friends, there was always some form of sacrifice that I lost. With Riku, I lost my memories. With Kairi, I almost lost my entire existence. He just kind of turns around, looks back, and is like, I'm not a Keyblade wielder anymore. I'm just a school kid, and I'm not saying I want to forget the adventures I have, but I want to try and put them past me.
I understand. I know what it's like to sacrifice a lot during your adventures. I had a friend that I was really close with. We didn't really know each other for that long, but I mean, he was still a good friend, even though he didn't seem like it. But I knew he cared at least a little. And when it came to, saving, getting information from these people that were trying to stop, he was taken from me. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get him back. And just recently, we literally almost lost one of our team members, Asta. She nearly was killed. So, I mean, I wasn't, erased from existence or anything like that. So, I mean, I can't really understand you there, but, I can understand where you're coming from. And if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. I can understand you want to be a normal kid. So, yeah, I won't force you. I'm not trying to force you. These guys, the Guardians of Light, they want us just bring you back, but after hearing that, maybe it's not right. Because we had everything under control before we even thought about bringing you back. But not to throw any shade at your friends or anything, but they don't do anything. And I'm mostly speaking for, like, I'm not even speaking for Aqua or Riku, because they are doing their own thing to keep, their students safe. But everybody else, they don't really do anything. If we really, really wanted to stop this, all we really need to do is just find their hiding spot and then apprehend them. But I don't know, they want to recruit you. They even thought about recruiting Ventus back, because if you didn't know, Vanitas might be their leader. He's a very high-ranking person in that group, so yeah, I can understand.
You see, as you kind of are talking about this, you see both Sora and Kairi kind of react when you're saying that most of them are talking about the other key bearers, and Kairi goes, yeah, okay, so they're not actually on the front lines like they used to be. And I mean, there are other ways to trying to figure this out than just going out and confronting a force full on. Not to mention, some of them still technically are either teaching others, or in other cases, some are trying to recover from the loss of trying to teach. And Sora's like, looks at Kairi and is like, I mean, still, Ken's got a bit of a point on that end. But if I've known anything from working with everyone, is that there are different ways to approach how to deal with a certain enemy. I mean, there's, of course, trying to confront the situation head on, like you were saying, try and find a hideout, take care of them as much as you can. But even if that was the case, if you started on that right off the get-go, what would that what would that do to the worlds that were getting affected by these rifts?
Well, that's the thing. They are the root cause of it, and if we can stop them from tearing holes in space-time, we can seal up the ones that they've already torn, while having them under our, like under our under our custody, and if we close all the ones that were already existing and they don't open up anymore, then that pretty much solves it.
Kyrie looks to you and is like, but if you go and try and deal with them first and not the rifts that have been already opened, that could have caused more devastation to the worlds than just then trying to deal with each of the rifts as soon as you can. Yes, they might be causing the rifts, but you'd still have to have the search of trying to figure out where their hiding place is. And if you have no leads on that, then you're basically on a wild goose chase while everyone in the worlds are just getting fragmented.
And that comes to my other plan / theory. If it's not just us going out on these excursions and other people are actually helping us, then we can split off into many different, teams. I wouldn't mind going back and, at least our team pretty much wouldn't mind going out and sealing other real rifts, or even just looking, or inquiring about the hideouts, because we see the members almost in every world that we go to. But while we're doing that, we can have another team maybe look like closing other rifts, and then another one looking around for the hideout. So at least then, because we have a big team. We have not only the students, but we also have the teachers and stuff. So we have a lot, and also the biggest thing that we have on our team is experience. We don't have a lot of experience, but the Guardians of Light do.
Yeah. You see Sora nod and is like, well, you got a point. You're right there. But you think that the others would have already thought about that too? Yeah, you might not necessarily have been told that they're searching for the hideout, but what makes you think that they're not?
You've also got a point. I don't know what to do. I wasn't ready for this. I was only told that we were going to, this is part of a test for us. I didn't expect to be in the middle of a tiny war, pretty much.
Sora chuckles and is like, trust me, I know the feeling on that end. Well, I'd probably know more so than any of the others. But I'm sure that whatever Riku and the others are planning is hopefully going to be able to take out whatever this group is trying to do. And you gotta remember that all of them, well, almost all of them, are teachers now and are trying to help others become key bearers just like you. And yes, trying to find the hideout to this group is important, but those who are also teachers have to think about the safety of their students.
So far, the only people we know who have students are Aqua, Terra, and Riku. Axel hasn't mentioned any. We've never heard of Axel having any tutors. Having any pupils or Shion or any of the other ones. They at least never told us.
Kyrie, looking a little confused for a quick sec, looks at you guys and is like, Axel did have an apprentice a while back.
He did?
This would have been like years ago, but he did have a student. I can't remember what her name was, but I know the two of them did get along, and Roxas and Shion kind of also helped out with them on it too.
Well, did something happen?
It was some sort of accident or something. I don't know, but they haven't mentioned anything about this.
Oh, at least not to me. How about you guys?
No, I don't recall anything about Lee having an apprentice either.
I've certainly never heard anything about it, but I don't know much about Keyblade teachers.
Sora kind of nods and is like, I remember hearing a little bit about this. I mean, granted, at this point, I was like just starting to get back into having a regular lifestyle. But from what I remember hearing, Axel took up an apprentice, and because he had no idea on how to actually teach anyone, Roxas and Shion kind of helped him out along the way, and it was sort of like she was almost she was an impress to all three of them, but if I remember correctly, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think it might have had something to do. It had something to do with like some sort of heartless attack or accident. I'm not entirely sure, but from what I remember, she was never heard from again.
Like, do you guys have any like idea on where this attack took place?
You see them kind of both trying to think, and it was like, I mean, it wasn't anywhere. I remember it wasn't anywhere in any of the other worlds. It might have taken place somewhere in Twilight Town or something. I don't know. It's kind of hard to kind of recall.
Then he kind of ponders for a moment. So a few years back, he's just kind of going to another thing. About a few years back, like 2 to maybe 3, about 3 years back, there was an attack on my hometown. It was right outside Twilight Town as well. But it was more like it was on. It was at first. I thought it was just it was just like residue from Xehanort being defeated. But turns out it was an actual attack from one of the members I'm hunting down. And I mean, I don't want to come to any conclusions, but if putting two and two together, then she was probably there in that same village when it went down. But I mean, it couldn't have, because a little bit into the attack, I stopped it, when I absorbed the darkness, everything just stopped. But I mean, I didn't really check to make sure, like, everybody was alive. I just wanted to make sure that my parents were, gone. So, I mean, something might have happened in that time. I mean, but that's just assuming that we're talking about the same attack, unless there have been multiple attacks on Twilight Town in the past.
You see them kind of nod, and Sora goes, I mean, it's possible it's the same attack, but Twilight Town has always been kind of the sort of center for a lot of stuff. I mean, it's been the sort of hideout for Organization 13. It's been used by Ansem. A lot of stuff, both in the matters of light and dark, have definitely taken refuge in Twilight Town. So the idea of it being attacked more than once isn't completely off. And Kairi goes, yeah, I just find it strange that Axel and the others didn't mention anything about this, because I remember Axel was like feeling really down about it after he lost the apprentice.
Well, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure if you go through something like that, then you probably wouldn't want to mention it.
Yeah. Either way, hopefully, well, if it is the same attack, then, like I said, the only one that might be able to shed some light on some of the situation here could be Axel. But
yeah, I don't want to cry.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we can ask. I mean, later on, I can ask the residents of Twilight Town. They know it the best.
Isui, give me a wisdom check.
Before that, really quickly, I have to leave early, but I hope you guys have a good rest of the session.
All
right.
Bye. Oh God, Dan. Dan. Yeah, he sounds like Gaster. Hey, Dan. Oh no. Is it a person that we? Do you think it's a person that's already been introduced? Was it okay? Hang on, just going back. In Birth by Sleep, when you're in Twilight, when you're in Radiant Garden, when Lee was younger, along with Isa, was there a third person? Yeah.
Hey, finally, goddamn.
Yeah. And who are you referring to? All right. Then
So, all right. So, Isui, wisdom. Isui, as you're listening to this, you would think that you would be kind of surprised at listening to all this, but something inside of you isn't entirely surprised about what you're hearing from Kairi and Sora.
Oh no! Whoa! Wait! Whenever you can, whenever you can, please DM that to me. Hang on, I gotta know if we're thinking of the same thing.
You probably are. Honestly, I am not that good at hiding surprises.
Oh no. Oh my god, yeah. Oh no.
Rip headphone
Oh
users.
my god.
Admit it, you guys hate. Admit it, you guys hate me.
No, I mean it's very surprising, but damn, you know, good. It's pretty cool. That's Finance at
All right.
Freddy's level of lore. Lore shadowing.
All right.
Yeah, like at first I didn't know, but then you rolled that wisdom, and I was like, oh, fuckaroony. Start.
But yeah.
Oh, no. I will say this though. If for some reason you do, if you ever do change your mind, not only do you have us on the gummy phone, but do we? Not. Do we have your number in the gummy phone? Because it would be nice to talk to you every now and then. To you and Kyrie.
You see, he kind of chuckles and he's like, honestly, I might. Give me one sec. He goes through a drawer, pulls out his gummy phone, starts kind of like scrolling through a little bit, and he just is kind of like muttering, he's like, did Riku give me their number? I don't really remember. And yeah, sure enough, well, for starters, for some reason, he has the gummy ship listed as a contact, and he's like, okay, don't know why that's a thing. But a little bit below that, he does see your number, Ken, and he's like, yeah, no, I can contact you guys if I need to.
Okay. And also, one little piece of information. Say if you do want to join the fight, you don't really need a Keyblade. I mean, our teammate, Asta, she doesn't wield a Keyblade. Well, I mean, she is... I gave her a little ceremony, but she's not able to do it yet, and she's been fighting Heartless with a special, axe and sword. So, I mean, it's not, I'm just saying this just in case if you do ever want to join the fight, but, you don't really need a Keyblade to do it. Your heart. God damn it! How did I figure... But,
laughs.
thank you.
Lamau. Anyway, he smiles and he's like, I'll keep that in mind. I mean, for goodness sakes, Donald was able to almost knock out Terranort with a giant blast of fire. So...
And Goofy was able to beat up Heartless with a shield. So, I mean, if that's possible, then anything is.
Goofy and his shield, I swear. I never understood how he could use that as a weapon. Like, the shield is so small, and it's just...
Very.
Especially when he wields it.
But yeah. It was nice talking to you. We never really talked. We just mostly just said hi, and you and Riku talked. But it was nice meeting you officially, Master Sora.
Yeah, it was nice to kind of talk to you guys too, and tell the others I'm sorry, would you?
Yeah, I know they'll understand though. They are your friends after all, so they, I think they know a little bit of where you're coming from.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be off. If you ever, want to hang out eat some ice cream, you can just call us up, and we'll be right over.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, we're outie.
Yeah. You guys make your way out of his room. You head downstairs. You see Mama Sora about ready to come up. She's got this tray with some cookies and like a pitcher of lemonade. And she's like, "Oh, are you all leaving so soon?"
Yeah, we kind of had. I mean, he looks to Isui and Austin. He's like, "We got cookies. Very tempting to stay." But wait, here, counter argument. Cookies.
She kind of leans into Mama Sora. Kind of leans into you guys, and it's like, even another counter argument. Why don't you take him to go?
Even better.
She wraps up the cookies for you, puts them in like a little clippable Tupperware container, fills up a big thermos of the lemonade, and gives it to you guys.
Will this refill HP? I'm just curious.
Maybe.
But yeah, no. And I guess we gotta return that ship to those money laundering children. I guess that's how you say it. Waste of our
Mama Sora looks to you guys and he's like, "Oh, you're not talking about Sora's cousins, are you?"
Yeah, they kind of. They kind of just they kind of fooled us. We were trying to look for Kyrie, and they just wanted to play hide and seek with us, which is fine. But I mean,
yeah, they've done that to a few people, and in fact, it was funny. They actually managed to convince Riku to play a game of tag before telling him that Sora was in detention.
God. Well, yeah. They told us to play. They wanted to play hide and seek with us.
Oh well. All their little jokes aside, they are decent kids.
Thank you.
No, it's been an absolute pleasure, dears. Feel free to stop by whenever you want.
You got it. So yeah, we're I guess we'll return. I mean, we kind of do have to return the boats to the children's, and because well, we could do that, but I mean, we need to kind of use those boats to get back to our gummy ship.
All right, you guys
on the other island, so.
Yeah, you guys make your way out of the house. Asta picks up her weapons.
I still have my gun.
you still smuggled your gun into the place, which
I was gonna shoot Sora if he didn't join us. Join us, goddammit!
Goddamn. All right. So you guys are making your way back to the island.
Yeah, to the gummy ship, and then we're gonna fly back to Radiant Garden.
Okay. You make your way out, and make your way out of the town. It's starting to look like it's becoming sunset. You take the boats out, head back to the island. Both of you give me a perception check.
You said what check?
Perception.
Alright. Hey! This one go. Oh wait, no, that was you. I thought I rolled first for a second. Never mind, that's
Alright.
you.
All right. Well, I'm still slow. So, what are the numbers you got?
I got a 7.
Damn. Isui. As you're all sort of rowing back to the island, you can see that someone is kind of sort of laying on one of the paupu trees, and it doesn't look like it's one of the kids. No.
What? Is it Titus? Oh. No. Out of character. You know you're talking about yourself, right? Because I mean, she looks pretty much the same as you do, so you're calling yourself a skinky ass. So you're saying that if I were to call Kent, Dark Kent ugly, but he looks exactly like me. Except maybe darker skin. So if Dark Kent's not attractive, then that means I'm not attractive then. Thank you. Oh, you think I'm attractive?
Oh boy.
Oh wow, you're not exactly being subtle about it, Isui.
If it makes you guys feel better, it does look like someone with a helmet.
Wait, who has a helmet on in Dulcinea? Oh yeah, I forget. She has a helmet on. Yeah, I forget. I'm sorry. All right, I forgot what she looked like. I forgot she had a helmet on.
Yeah, we all forgot she had a helmet on. Even I did. So you guys make your way closer. Surprise, surprise! It's not Arya.
It's Venitus.
It's Vanitas. He's just sort of sitting there, kind of like tossing his keyblade in the air and catching it by the handle again, tossing it again. He's like, "I was wondering when you'd be coming back."
Wait, hang on. We're in the air, right? And isn't he like on the floor, on the ground?
No. You guys are no. This is when you guys are coming back from the boats.
Oh.
At this point, yeah, now you're on the island, and he's just kind of sitting there in sort of the paupu tree, tossing a keyblade in the air, just out of boredom by the looks of it.
Oh. Yeah, we have tasks to do, and we don't have time to waste. Especially with, no one being around here and all. Well, I mean, there are people who are in.
Both of you roll performance.
And, well, I mean, there are people for miles, because, I mean, we just came back from the mainland, and that's not too far away. Not even a mile. Five. 15.
Vanitas stops tossing his keyblade in the air. He sort of dismisses it, and he's like, "Wow, you guys really need to work on your acting."
It was sarcasm, idiot. We obviously could see you in that dark attire of yours.
Yeah, and obviously you trying to talk to Sora didn't go out too well. How was that, by the way?
Well, we weren't trying to convince him of anything, and why do you need to know?
What can I say? Everyone else in the whole cult is rather boring. Mordred's off yelling at coal sacks. Arya's doing her own thing. I don't even know where the Beowulf went.
Let's go, Eastway.
Easily, as you're laughing at your own joke, you realize that Vanitas is laughing with you. Actually, I actually think you're quite hilarious. You really think that I'm in charge of this whole thing?
Let's not keep him talking. Let's just leave.
Honestly, you flatter me so much, but then again, I don't think deceit is truly in your heart with how much light is going on in there. But I will say that the fact that you think that I'm in charge of the Cult of Shadows is honestly cute.
He's gonna call out to Eastway one more time. Eastway, come on. But one mysterious person that we don't know about yet. The Guardians think that it's probably like the leader is probably hidden behind the scenes. Of course, the leader wouldn't come out and do anything and expose himself to us. So
You see, Vanitas is kind of pointing towards you, Kenny. He's like, see, he's starting to put things together. No, it's not Mordred. The kid's too much. Honestly, even getting trained by Maleficent wasn't that good for him, but he's all too much revenge on Merlin, yada yada yada, Camelot. He may think he's the brains of an operation, but honestly, the only way he can be brains is if he's trying to plan on taking over that damn world. And it sure as hell isn't Colsax. That kid's too arrogant and stupid. I mean, for goodness sakes, he got him. I mean, for goodness sakes. Thanks. Like, don't get me wrong. He's great muscle to have around. But the way he wound it up here, definitely a bit of irony.
well, let's just hope he's stupid enough to fall into my hands.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got a little vendetta going on. Alright. Next time I see you, I'm gonna kick your ass, though. He just sort of disappears.
And as he says, and as he disappears, well, like more like after he's like gone, he's just gonna whisper to himself, "I'd like to see you try." And
all right. With that, you guys make your way out of the island. We'll pull on back to the world map. Everyone's favorite map. If it'll ever load for me. Alright, and it's not loading for me, but you guys make your fly back over to Radiant Garden.
oh, there it is.
Oh, and there it goes. And it's still blank screen.
Well, the whole thing loaded up for me at least.
Yeah. All right, and I think that is a good place to end today's episode.
Nice, 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 nice. Today
Thank
was a
you
pretty
all.
chill one.
Yeah, I know. I told you it was going to be a chill one. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Catch us on Thursday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't care about all the other time zones because math makes my brain hurt. If you want to watch the beginning of this campaign or see any of our others, go over to YouTube at The Swinging Swordsman. You can watch all of our crazy adventures there. Until then, we will see you guys next time as we make our way back to Radiant Garden with the somewhat satisfactory / unsatisfactory results of our latest endeavor.
Bye.